Hey there, everyone. A little bit of Genshin Impact news this evening, or just very late, I guess, technically. I was wrapping up a nice little cozy stream that we had, and noticed whilst I got on Twitter to check, the evening gotcha notifications. 2.6 Phase 3. Oh. If you're unaware, if you're more of a casual Genshin player who just kind of logs in for events and then dips, very understandable, by the way. There's a bit of an issue going on right now for Genshin Impact because China has some serious lockdowns happening due to just trying to control the spread of COVID. Because a variant outburst or something along those lines has happened, particularly in Shanghai. So the Hoyoverse team has not been able to do much with Genshin Impact in the last couple weeks because of those lockdowns. So what they're calling this is now a 2.6 Phase 3. So, for example, it looks like this is the banner we're going to keep. Actually, would it be easier for me to just do that? Probably. Yeah, it would be. So this is 2.6 version 3. Typically, that doesn't happen. Each patch is about 6 weeks long, and each phase of said patch is usually about 3 weeks. And it usually coincides with 2 banners, one in the first 3 weeks, one in the second 3 weeks. And then that's your patch. This one's getting extended, again, because of those circumstances I just outlined to you. And it looks like we're keeping the banner. The same Ayaka banner that is in existence now is this. And I guess it's not really it's not really a big problem. Ayaka havers have more time now, I guess. And, I mean, Pity would transfer over regardless. Right, so it doesn't really matter. Your rate build up, or your pulls to 90 until you get a 5-star for sure. That would happen. So I think even the 4-stars are the same. I think it's Razor, Rosaria, and Sayu on there right now as well. Test run, I guess, is going to reset. I'm not really sure. This is a bit unprecedented. I think this is the same weapon banner as well. So there's that. If you wanted a chance to get Miss Splitter, you still got time, I guess. We are going to be getting something new, though, which is kind of nice. This here, the Spices from the West. I think it was like a tea thing that they were going to do. They showed it off in the last live stream event for 2.6 and said it would be coming later. I think we had all kind of assumed that meant 2.7. Maybe it was far enough along in development that they just didn't want to throw this in, given that Inazuma Fest was also happening. So this was maybe just kind of like ready to go, and so they're just kind of throwing it at us a little bit sooner, which, is not necessarily a bad thing. So there will be some rewards and things like that. We are getting overflowing mastery, so if you're light on talent books and you need to stock up, it's basically what the Leyline event was, right, for experience books and Mora. But with this, it's talent books. So a single run at regular resin will get you double the drops. So it's like using condensed resin, but just using normal resin once. So it's double drops. I feel like that pretty much explains it. And that's pretty much what we've gotten. This is going to be a whole week, if you noticed. I think this is probably the thing most people are looking forward to. I don't know why they don't do more of these just in general, outside the obvious issues that they're having, right? This looks like it's going to be a fair bit longer. This looks like a 3-week event. Again, it probably won't take you that long to do. You'll probably have like something like 25 or 30 days or something like that. And then you'll probably be able to knock it out in a couple hours if you wait until all phases are unlocked. But yeah, it's a little bit light, but I think given the circumstances, at least we're getting something new, right? This, even though it was probably ready to roll for 2.7, they're just kind of pushing it out to us a little bit earlier. Given circumstances, I think that's pretty admirable that they're trying to give us some kind of new content, which, you know, hey, I commend that for sure. But the banner is staying as is. They're not pushing anything new, so no need to panic. Ayaka's not going away, which just means more saving for me. I think we have close to 400 pulls worth of Prima Gems, and I'm just gonna keep stocking up because I'm personally trying to get to a C2 Yoimiya or a C1 Kazuha whenever they come back around. I don't actually know, or Yelan, who I assume would be part of 2.7 to some extent. And I think maybe that they're just keeping this banner because A, it's the easier route, and B, they probably want to have a bigger reveal or a more hype reveal for Yelan. Because, you know, given the Chasm story, kind of how she popped in there, I guess it's not really spoilers. You've probably seen that by this point. We don't actually know anything about her, but we did catch a glimpse of her, so they probably want to do something a little more special for when she shows up. But, you know, all things considered, I think that this is okay. It will feel like a while because it looks as though that this is going to take us through the first week in June. So yeah, this is pretty much the rest of May. So it's unfortunate, but you know what? So, you know, things are the way that they are. So we gotta make the best with what we got. So anyway, that's it. That's the update. If you haven't seen it, now you know. It's probably in your in-game notifications or something along those lines. But let me know your thoughts in the comments about this kind of stretch patch, we'll call it. Phase 3, 2.6 Phase 3. And obviously, you know, well wishes and love to everybody in Shanghai who's, you know, under those circumstances. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, come back for more. And until then, I'll catch you next time.